Would you jump in? Hey, you'll jump in. We just already got talking. You caught us. We're already talking. Hi, my name's Sharyn McKeskey, and welcome to another episode of Into Business TV. I'm from Mdvs Business Services, and again, I have one of my business associates with me, Jo Saunders, and Jo's from?
I'm from Wildfire Social Marketing.
Wildfire, very good, very good.
Cute, aren't I?
Wildfire Social Marketing.
Tell me, Sharyn, what does MDVS stand for?
Must demand and deliver value and service. It's basically, I believe that I try very hard to always think what the customer would want. And the problem with that, I was a Fremantle prison for many years, and I did as a tour guide, very good, as a tour guide. And basically, I've done thousands of tours up there in the tunnels, nighttime, daytime, etc. But every time I actually went to the prison, of course, I had been there thousands of times before, but for that person, it was a brand new strategy, a brand new visit. So my goal every single time, and I believe that according to my references from the prison, I succeeded that, because every time I deal with customers that are my own, or every time I dealt with prison, I made sure that their experience was as if it was my first one. So it's my way of actually making sure that I believe in providing value and service. Now, that's one of the things that I want to talk about today, which is providing value and service. Discounts. Do you think we should discount, Jo?
No.
Why?
Definitely not.
Why should we not discount?
Well, as soon as you discount, you're devaluing your services, your products, or whatever. I mean, you see a lot of people trading on price. I mean, that click frenzy thing that happened
last night. Did you watch that?
No.
I got to say, seriously, on that, no, it's great marketing, because they would have ended up having a lot of people go on those sites and buying a lot of the products. But the perfume, right? The perfume that I buy, it's cheaper for me to get it down at the chemist.
I had a quick look, I must be honest. I did have a little look.
I didn't find it cheaper at all.
But the thing is a fail, because a lot of people went straight to the website and a lot of people couldn't get on. Yeah. So, but the point is, as soon as you start trading on price, you're not talking about the value you're delivering, and you're devaluing yourself. So it's much better to say, my price is whatever it is, $2,000, but I'm going to add in X, Y, Z.
Yes.
Add in the steak knife.
Absolutely. And that's exactly correct, because the whole thing here that we're talking about is that if you offer a discount, you devalue yourself and you devalue your business. If I find out that you've given ABC something for $1,500 and I've paid $2,000, I want to know, why can't I have it for the $1,500 as well? As Jo said, don't ever give a discount. Value you, because if you value you, your customers and your clients, will value the you as well. So never offer a discount, because it sounds like you're desperate. It sounds like you're trying to get in the business.
And also, those people playing on price, you're playing their game. And
absolutely.
At one point, someone's going to have to pull out, sorry, I can't go that low.
Yes.
And the big guys
are the ones that always do it.
They can win. So don't even play in that.
Exactly. Business is about relationships. It's about, so
and
you
how
value
great are you at your business? I mean, how great are you, Sharyn, at your business?
Well, I believe I'm pretty good.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome is the answer.
I'm awesome. But I do value myself, and my expertise is in marketing, and I give you the tools, and I've learned these tools, and I've researched these tools. So my product is helping you grow your business. And that's one of the things that I get really upset when I hear that people say things like, I can offering a discount. Or the other one that I really hate is, come and dine on Tuesdays and children come for free. They're not for free. It's one of those things that, I heard a good one the other day in your industry. I can give you a 30-minute free social media market appraisal. Now, anyone in social media can tell you, no way we can tell you about your social media presence in 30 minutes, for one. After 30 minutes, you're going to start to need to actually pay people. And it's once they've got you there, I mean, really, you're saying to someone, I'll give it to you for free, where in fact you're actually there promoting yourself.
But really,
be genuine, for
God's sake. In 30 minutes,
sake.
you need to ask, to do a great, that example, you need to ask a lot of questions.
Exactly.
To actually answer those questions, get answers, is going to take 30 minutes. You're not going to be giving them any value whatsoever apart from
selling yourself.
You're going to be gathering the information,
exactly,
writing, and then working out what to sell. So don't be fooled by these kind of
sales techniques.
Promotions in any industry. And so follow, and I hate to say this, but those really late night ads?
You go on.
Infomercial type. as horrible as they are, I mean, all right, sometimes they do the discounting, but the ones that actually have the pricing and say, right, we've got a payment plan. That's a way of doing it in a smart way. And then going, and if you're still not sure, I'm going to give you the free, well, I'm going to use the steak knives because that's the common one used, but they never discount. No. They actually add value on top of value. Everything, so every time there's an objection, they just add another bit of value. Yeah.
So absolutely. Avoid the ones, because, you know, if somebody says to you, I can give you a free market appraisal. I mean, the whole idea is there's no such thing as a free market appraisal. What that is that they're coming in and they're going to sell themselves. That's not free. Let's just be honest. You're coming to my business to show me what you're going to tell me you're going to sell to my business. That's not a market appraisal. That's wasting my time. Because if I want to find out about your business, I will actually ring up and research it through LinkedIn and through other channels.
And you're going to lose value. You're going to lose trust because you're not being authentic. If you're someone saying, I'm giving you a free service, and that person believes you, and then they're not delivered that free service, well, you've lost them. Yes,
exactly. Because people are very cluey.
Yeah, I'll say, Sharyn, that real estate company, don't recommend them.
Absolutely.
But if they came to me with an honest saying, look, I'm going to come over and do this, and actually said it how it is.
Yes, honesty is the best way to go. Second thing is I want to talk to you about other ways in which you can market your business. So basically, don't ever devalue your business. Don't ever devalue yourself. When you're actually talking to anybody, don't sit there and say, I'm only a...
I was thinking that.
I hate it when people say that. I'm only a home-based business.
I told someone off for that recently because she said, she rang me and she said, it's only Jane. I said, stop there, girl. You're Jane and you're awesome because you're actually going to be helping me solve a problem. So never, ever devalue yourself.
Absolutely. I had somebody, a girlfriend of mine, who used to tell people, I'm a financial planner and I work with my dad. And I'm like, seriously? Stop. What you've got to say is, I'm a financial planner in a family business. And that's, I mean, everything you do in marketing, everything is based on psychological aspects. If you feel that you trust a person, if you like the color of something, you'll go in. The smell of food can make you go into a restaurant.
Or an outfit. I mean, dressing up, not overdressed, but dressing, just taking a bit of care, you know.
Can make you feel. It's that people make snap decisions like that, and people will make a decision based on sales. People hate to be sold at. So when you devalue yourself, you don't put faith in you. You actually take faith away from you. You actually need to look at the fact of sort of saying, well, this is my service, this is what I do, and unfortunately, if this is not the price you can afford to pay, perhaps maybe I'm not the person to deal with. And I know that sounds, you know, terrible, but there are things called three-class customers. The first-class customer is your A-class customer. Joe's an A-class customer. I'm an A-class customer to Joe and to Carol and a few and to Glenn, etc. We promote each other. We talk about each other. We support each other and we use each other. We refer each other. That's an A-class customer. A B-class customer is your average customer. Hi, I'll go to the Warnbro butcher, the ready-cut butcher, and I'll always buy my meat from there. I'll always make sure that I stay loyal to there. They always treat me with respect, etc., etc. So I'll
you're not a raving fan. There may be.
Actually, I really am.
Well, that's an A class. You're an A class.
They're an A class one. But I was just going to.
No, but if you're equally going to the butcher over there, because depending on where you are, then
I got to stay at a Warnbro. But in fairness to that, like Ace Cinemas, for example, I go to Ace Cinemas. I don't rave about them. I don't write home to mum about it. But I do like their service. I like their rooms. I like their price. So I'll go to the movies. That's a B class customer. A C class customer is one that might ring you and go, that's not available for me. I'm not able to fit into that time. You will need to tell me what I need to do. And then they complain. You mean what? I need to pay $1.35 for this? Oh my God, that's too much. You've done it all wrong. And then not pay you. They're C-class customers. And quite frankly, you just need to nick them off. Now, in new business, it's true though. In new business, you seem to take on everyone and you know, anyone and everyone. But the bottom line of it is you take on what you're willing to accept. So if you want someone that constantly demands discounts, and I suppose that's one of those things as well. Carol's a big one of this. She absolutely hates the scoop-on and Groupons and those discounts. She feels that they create discount whores. Her words, not mine. And
I completely agree.
Well, they go from place to place to place and actually look for the cheapest.
I mean, I'm using them because you get blasted. There's like 10, 20, I don't know, these sites. You get them in your email and you go, right. Unless, I mean, I've never been to Herd Urban Day Spa because I don't live close by, but once I get there.
Urban Retreat Day Spa.
Urban Retreat Day Spa.
Urban Retreat Day Spa.
So I can't comment on But once I find somewhere I love, I'm going to go there and pay the price. I mean, there's a day spa I've used, and I have paid full price, and I've been back there and paid full price. But the ones that you get on Scoopon, you're shopping on, going back to the dollars. All right, $39, I get an hour massage. It may not be the best. You go there, unless they really wow me, I'm not going to go back. And that's the thing. If you're using that as use it very smartly. Treat that person like your A-class customer because you want them to come back and rave about you and pay full price.
Exactly.
But the reality is, because there's
the majority
so many,
of those
they're going to go there. The next week there's an offer for that day spa down the road for $29. You're going to go there. You're going to shop, and you're going to become whatever Carol just said. That one.
But I do need to tell you that Urban Retreat Day Spa is actually extraordinary, and she does her own Scoop-on deals, and she basically, and she's very genuine about it when she does it on the video, and she'll actually say, okay, it's for regular customers only. This is what I'm offering. This is what I'm doing, etc. And we've only recently been involved with Jo for maybe about the last 12 months, and Jo lives way north of the river, but she doesn't know it yet, but she's actually getting a voucher for Christmas. And yeah, so her husband's spending $500 on a 2-day pampering session. No, I'm lying.
Well, I'm looking forward to coming down and checking it out.
Yeah, well, it is good though. It really is good. But the thing about it is that when you actually involved in these places, and when you actually feel comfortable with what they do, you will pay the price because you get value.
And the owner understands the value of the client and delivers, and it's not because you don't want those Scoop-on customers who are coming on price.
No, because they're always staying. A lot of Scoop-on customers, and not everybody, but a good majority of them will actually go. And one of the things that's actually come up in a recent article is that on restaurants they actually go and they complain because they didn't get the A-class work. And you know, so like many of those, a gentleman was telling me that they actually buy the discount tickets. They go in, and then the discount tickets say clearly you can only have this, this, and this. And because they want the filet mignon instead of the hogget, they said like, no, I want that, and they'll go on Urban Spoon and actually complain. And there's been a few things about that. So it's, again, C-class clients are your worst ones because they'll cause you all your profit to go out the window. You'll be chasing them constantly for debts. And you'll basically be devaluing yourself, but you're accepting that behaviour.
And they'll bag you. Yeah. They're the ones that are going to make complaints, bag you on social media.
Bag you face-to-face.
Those are the people that are going to constantly be doing that, so hopefully their network will stop believing them because they're doing a lot.
Well, hopefully, but in the meantime somebody does actually believe them, and that's the problem with it.
I mean, I don't tend to believe, like, even movie reviews, I look, well, that's that person's opinion, I'm going to make my own. And same with Urban Spoon, places like that, I'm going to use that as an example.
I do believe them, though.
Do you?
Yeah, I tell you why. What I do is I go through, and this is where the danger thing is, I'll go through and I'll take the majority of what people say, if that makes any sense.
So you're not looking for that. There's 10 raving reviews and one crap one. You don't look at the really bad one and go, oh, I'm not going there now.
No, I just
if there are 10 bad ones, you might think, well, what's going on here?
Absolutely. But I'm a big one for trusting social reviewers.
Yeah. But as long as they are people that you can, I mean, I'm sure you can check out with Urban Spoon as to what they're saying. And if they're going around constantly bagging things, they're obviously looking for freebie, I would say. And they're not your customers that you want.
Exactly. So the most important thing is that we want to discuss in this particular video is not devaluing yourself, is actually getting into an environment where you feel valuable, where people trust you, people believe in you, and the only way to do that is you train them. So if they ask for discounts, what I turn around and say is, I'm really sorry, but we just make a policy not to discount. What I can do is, if you'd like to bring somebody else along as a guest, perhaps we can organise for a 2 for, not a 2 for 1, but we can organise for something on the next person who comes along to my training seminar. Or
that's a great way of doing it, because really when you look at it, they're taking extra seat. You're paying for a bit of extra for an event, a bit of extra catering, but the actual IP you're sharing and the actual delivery, it's not costing you anything. No. So you've got to look at that.
Absolutely.
And then you've got 2 people running around
telling me how great I am. Yes. Yeah. So again, when I have had situations where I've offered something off the price, and I've only done this on very rare occasions, and I do this the first time I ever run a seminar on something. So if I'm actually running a seminar on ABC, for like how to network, for example, I will actually invite people along at a percentage of the price. But the value of that is that I get to get feedback from them, and they must give me feedback as well. And so they have to feedback onto areas where I can use as testimonials.
And it comes back to marketing, so you're not discounting the workshop, you're actually investing in your marketing.
Yes, exactly.
Those people are almost guinea pigs in a sense.
It's I'm learning off them what's working and what's not working.
So it's all about trade for what it's worth. Yeah.
But they put a value on because they put a value on that difference because the value is their time and their reputation.
Yeah, exactly.
And, so it works well. So just to let you know, discount, really bad. A-class clients, really good. B-class clients, standard, great ones to have. C-class clients, nick them off, If you're going to use Coupon Group on any of those other sort of places, be prepared to be aware that you will waste a lot of that money and you will waste a lot of that time. That of that Coupon Group on mentality of people, only about maybe 20%, if that, will actually come back again another time. The majority of things is that marketing is hard. 90% of marketing dollar is 100% wasted, and you actually find that what works is the word of mouth, is the fact that you value yourself, and is the fact that you do what you do in business.
Being consistent. I mean, when I first started my business, I wasn't confident enough to say that's my price and owning it. And people go, exactly. And I'd say, I'd actually apologise. It's this much. But for you, I'll do it at this. And I'm guilty of this myself. It's confidence.
I only just stopped this year. Actually, when I went to a mastermind group, and true, didn't I stand up and say, hey, I can do the work, I can do this, I can do that. I have so much faith, but I can't seem to invoice. And next thing you know, the next day I invoiced $6,000. And worth of work, and it was awesome because it valued myself, and from that moment on I had the light bulb moment that, you know what, my intellectual property is my service, is my value, and if people take on board what I teach them, their business will grow, debts will not come through, and it's years of expertise that have grown and specialized and learned and researched. So for me, I totally think that now maybe I'm not charging this much. No, I'm joking. And
one way to get rid of it, if you're in business already and you've got a lot of those C-class clients, you can relate to that. Put your prices up for those clients.
True.
Get rid of them.
But you know what? Put your prices up for every client.
Well,
every year.
For those particular clients, put them up, hike them up a lot, and that will just get rid of the ones that are really shopping on price.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True. Not sure I agree with it though.
It's a strategy. It depends on your clients. If you really want to get rid of them.
I think I'm going to have to disagree on that, though, respectfully, and just sort of say, for me personally, I would look at it and do more. Probably just say, look, at this point in time, I haven't got the work for you, but here's someone who, and take something from out of phone book.
I wouldn't refer them to someone.
I give them the phone book of all the people that they can do it.
It really depends why they're a C-class client. If they're a pain in the backside,
then I give it to someone I don't like.
You just say, look, I've changed my focus, or I've sacked clients. I mean, it's really
empowering.
It's empowering after you've got over the scariness of sacking clients, but they're just not a fit. And you could say you've changed your focus, that you're not a fit anymore. Maybe someone else might be better to serve you. But I mean, don't refer them to someone
that you like.
I mean, I mean. Yeah.
Anyway, listen, we've gone a little bit over time, so I think we might have to cut some of this back, actually. Listen, lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. I'm Sharyn, and I'm from Mdvs Business Services.
And I'm Jo from Wildfire Social Marketing.
And thank you very much for staying with us for the 18 minutes, miles longer than normal.
But it's value packed.
No, maybe not this one. You have a good day.